Once upon a time, in the heart of Moldova, a land scarred by the ravages of war, there was a lone American soldier named Device. Separated from his unit near the stronghold of the rebels, Device urgently called for backup from headquarters. With reinforcements due to arrive in just 10 minutes, Device faced a critical decision: wait for help or venture forth alone. Armed with hyperspectral goggles that provided superior vision to the darkness of night, Device chose to brave the unknown alone. Slowly, he infiltrated the rebel stronghold, his senses heightened and his heart pounding with every step. Yet, as he ventured deeper, he encountered a disturbance that sent shivers down his spine. Something was amiss. Days later, across the ocean in Virginia, a brilliant scientist named Dr. Klein received a call to action. Tasked with investigating the mysterious occurrences in Moldova, Dr. Klein embarked on a journey to the war-torn land. There, he met with General Orland and CIA officer Medicine, who shared footage captured by Device's hyperspectral goggles. Dr. Klein was intrigued but puzzled. The footage revealed something beyond mere interference. It hinted at something otherworldly. Despite their efforts, the sightings continued, claiming lives with each passing day. Autopsies revealed gruesome details, victims succumbing to organ freezing and skin burning. Among the locals, whispers of supernatural entities grew louder, while Medicine remained convinced of a more terrestrial explanation. Determined to uncover the truth, they devised a plan to capture clearer images of the anomaly. Medicine, alongside elite Delta Force operators, would venture into the field to search for answers. Equipped with advanced hyperspectral cameras mounted on armored vehicles, the team set out on their mission. As they journeyed into the unknown, they knew that the answers they sought would not come easily. But with courage and determination, they were prepared to confront whatever mysteries lay ahead in the war-torn land of Moldova. Upon arriving at the location, they found all members of Team Utah had been killed, along with the rebels, except for one member named Komshak, who was found alive and hiding beneath a bathtub. From there, the situation turned tense, as one team on the rooftop was suddenly attacked by something immune to bullets and even explosives. With the situation growing increasingly dangerous, Kilahi requested to the squad leader to withdraw all forces while he prepared to take pictures using the hyperspectral camera. As a result, Klein managed to capture clearer images. Now, all remaining forces had to return to base before they all fell victim to the brutality of the unseen creature. However, landmines laid by the rebels caused their vehicle to overturn. In the incident, several members were killed, including the leader of Team Yuta. The only survivor was Komshak. From there, the group decided to seek temporary shelter. Klein made sure to bring along the hyperspectral camera installed in their vehicle. Finally, they took refuge in an abandoned factory, where they discovered that the apparition following them couldn't enter due to scattered iron dust placed deliberately by someone. Curious, they searched the entire factory and found two young children hiding. It turned out their father had spread metal dust to protect them before being killed. The young girl then led Klein and Medicine to a room where their father's body lay. While searching the corpse, they found a piece of paper with a location named Roz written on it. According to the girl, that location marked the beginning of the appearance of Aratare, or apparitions, which had begun to attack people. With all the equipment they had, the group was now ready to head to the pickup point, which was about half a mile away from the factory. However, 1 hour before the pickup time, Klein and the others found out that the apparitions outside had finally found a way past the barrier by jumping over power poles. Seeing this, Klein and the others had to hurriedly leave the factory. The situation was truly tense as the numerous apparitions continued to chase them. Long story short, they arrived at the pickup location, where reinforcements in the form of tanks and helicopters arrived for evacuation. One tank immediately used the large flashlight to see the unexpected apparitions, which were now emerging and starting to attack them. In the incident, many soldiers became victims, including the boy who couldn't be saved. Klein and the others also almost couldn't escape, but with a stroke of luck, they finally managed to get into the helicopter and leave the location. After they were safe, they then received news from General Orland, who said that the creatures had destroyed the base. Therefore, they were directed to go to a civilian bunker controlled by the Moldovan allied military. With all these events, everyone left now couldn't do anything else to face the creatures that couldn't even be hurt using their advanced weapons. But armed with what they learned from the girl they had previously saved, Klein concluded that the apparitions out there were most likely man-made and made from something called Bose-Einstein condensate, a material predicted by Nat Boost and also Albert Einstein. He explained that the creatures had the ability to move through walls and freeze people to death, but they also had weaknesses, such as being unable to pass metal dust and also unable to penetrate anything made of ceramics. For example, when the creatures couldn't find Komshak hiding under the bathtub and the tank that couldn't be penetrated, which was coated with armor containing ceramic materials. Here, Klein had a plan to create a weapon that could disrupt the condensate, where he needed the help of everyone in the bunker to create the weapon using various equipment needed. After working all night, Finally, the next morning, Clion and Madison, along with the remaining American soldiers, went to the power plant in the city of Masarov. Clion believed that the place was the only facility capable of generating the energy needed to create those apparitions. Long story short, as they descended from the Osprey, battles broke out where many apparitions emerged and began to attack them. Amidst the battle, Clion, Medicine, and two soldiers took the opportunity to enter the facility. There, they found a laboratory that seemed to have been used for various experiments. They concluded that scientists working on weapon research for the previous regime had been scanning humans at the molecular level and using advanced 3D printers to replicate humans in condensate form. So the place was like a production factory for them. However, due to a malfunction, some of these weapons were released. With the battle outside threatening to release the remaining condensates still trapped inside, Clion and Medicine decided to deactivate the system's activation. With limited guidance, they managed to deactivate it, along with the American soldiers who also successfully neutralized the condensates outside. When everything was over, Clion and Medicine, intending to find a way out, discovered a room containing the brains and nervous systems of deceased humans that had been transferred and connected to a central machine to make the apparitions or condensates appear lifelike. So the factory not only created and printed condensates, but also controlled them. Clion emphasized that the level of consciousness here surely felt pain and suffering, so they chose to shut down the system in each machine to give peace to those trapped inside. After all the apparitions were gone, the United States and the Moldovan Allied military continued their work to take control of the city from the rebels. The extraction team from the Department of Defense was planned to be sent back to the factory, along with the Delta Force team, to dismantle the condensate printing machines and perhaps use them for their own purposes. In the end, Clion bid farewell to Madison and General Orlan before boarding the Osprey and returning home.